Okay, hello friends. Hello, 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 hello. Is this working? Yes, it seems to be. Oh my gosh. I cannot get Facebook Live to work today, so we're doing this through back channels. But still respond in the chat if you can and let me know you're here, because this will be live-ish. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a tech person. Hi, it's me with your 3-card spread for the end of the week. It's an interesting one. It's very interesting. If you recall, the last 3-card spread we did, it ended with the intention card, and today we start with the intention card, but it's the intention card reversed. So in the recent past, which makes sense because in the recent past, in your last 3-card spread, the outcome card was the intention card right side up. So this is just interesting. It's reversed in the recent past position. And then present moment, we have a bit of a dry desert once again. And the outcome card is the deep freeze card, but reversed. So we got a bunch of reversals going on. So let's look and see what the hell that's about. How's your week been? Do you have anything fun planned for the weekend? Tell me about it in the chat. I want to know. You may hear some growling in the background. There's a motorcycle, and that makes my dogs go insane. All right, intention card reversed. Are you clear about your intentions? Remember, this is in the recent past position. Or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives and or ambitions? This is the time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is a time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. So this one's always useful for me in the reverse position when I'm just like not sure what the hell I'm doing. If it shows up in a reading, it's like, okay, you got to get clear. What's this really about? What are you really working towards? Have you looked, Katie, at why you're working towards what you're working towards? Is it an ego-driven endeavor? Or is it a higher self-driven endeavor? Higher self-driven endeavors tend to work well. Ego ones tend to bounce around and be difficult. It's 5:55, everybody. All the fives. Present moment, we're in a bit of a dry desert. It doesn't surprise me that you might be in a little bit of a dry desert as your intentions have been a little unclear. And that's okay. We forgive ourselves. We hold it mercifully. We love ourselves. Why do we love ourselves no matter where we are? Because the only way out of pain and trauma and not being where we are is to love ourselves when we're not where we want to be, which is the opposite of what America teaches us to do. Push harder, hate yourself, motivate yourself with shame and fear and competition. Well, no. What if you were to just love yourself in the place that doesn't have a clear intention and ask that part that doesn't have a clear intention, hey, if we were to be clear, what would we be clearly wanting to intend? How you doing there, buddy? Rather than, fuck you, part of myself that's been unclear, that doesn't get us anywhere. It just gets us, you know where it gets us? Stuck in a dry desert. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield no thing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until, after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They've adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water, essential for life, can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Boy, I can't tell you how many times that's been useful advice for me. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. Boy, I can think of a few clients for whom this is relevant right now. You guys, let me get real about another way to frame what she's saying here. If you're like, I want this thing to be different in my life. Let's say you're having trouble with money. I want more money to come in. Okay, so I'll do whatever I have to do to make more money come in. But if you're not looking at the underlying cause inside yourself of what's stopping the money from coming in, then you're always going to be struggling to make the money come in. Let's give a different example. If you want, I don't know, you want like lots of pretty clothes and you're so frustrated because you can't get pretty clothes. Well, what do pretty clothes mean to you? Do they mean you get to look good and fit in? Do you maybe feel like you're not fitting in your reality? How could you pursue fitting in a way that doesn't require you to buy lots of clothes? Now, I'm not saying buying clothes is bad. Buy all the clothes you freaking want. But if you can't buy clothes right now, you want to look at, what am I really needing? What am I really wanting that clothes are representative of? Okay, whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things. Clothes, I want clothes. And choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. What do you really want? I want to feel attractive. I want to feel like I look good. Maybe hit the gym and take a shower. You're going to feel good and look good after that. And you don't have to spend any money on clothes. Again, I'm not an anti-money spending person. I'm big into it. I'm a consciousness lady who likes to have money. They go together in my reality. I'm just using that as an example that sometimes the thing you think is so important you get out there is showing you something in here that you're needing. An emotional need, maybe, that's not getting met. A psychological need that's not getting met. You got to look at, what are my needs and how can I get them met below the surface? Okay. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. Speaking of looks being deceiving, this is the most important place to find what's truly right for you. And I find the universe is endlessly benevolent. You guys, when it puts us in a dry desert and you're not getting the outside things you think you want, it's an indication to go underground where the water is. Water is under the desert. It's not, it's not, you're not getting there. Look how far she's looking in the distance. No fucking water on the horizon. She's going to have to dig deep and become resilient and find out right here, right now, what is the work that actually needs to be done internally. Otherwise, you're just going to stare at that frickin' dry desert forever. All right. I'm being a little dramatic this evening. You get the point. The outcome card is the deep freeze reversed. Nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. And of course, in this moment, we're not talking about a literal winter, unless you're in a place that's cold. We're talking about a metaphoric winter. So nothing you can do to push or cajole or manipulate the situation is going to help. So chill, rest, go within, find the true nature of the thing you're seeking. Excuse me, find the need that you have. Human needs on the needs list, a new shirt is not the need. X number of dollar bills in the bank account is not a need. Safety is a need. Security is a need. Abundance is a need. Options is a need. Beauty is a need. But none of those things have to get met necessarily in the way that you might be attached to thinking they need to get met. Maybe the way the need gets met, once you're clear about the needs. I think I might post a needs list with this video because it feels relevant. I'm going to do my best to figure out how to do that. We'll post a link to a needs list. That's what we'll do. When you get clear on what the need is, there's always a way to get a need met that doesn't involve having to have the outside reality change. What if the person outside of you who you think is a big problem in your life and a pain in the ass in your life is really just mirroring to you a need that's not getting met? If you could get clear on what the need is the need connection? Then you could find a way to connect with somebody. Is the need clarity? Is it truth? Is it rest? Is it beauty? Is it what is it? Find out what the need is, and then you can always get that need met, even when you're not getting the outside things you think you need in order to get the need met. I love you. You're a great person. Truly. If you're seeing this, you're a great person. Any struggles you're having are just indicative of something inside that needs integration, processing, and or healing. When you're ready, you go to katierubin.com, you book your sessions, we do this. Let's integrate and process your shit. You're going to be fine. You're going to be great. It's all good. Also, Star Beings starts again next Thursday. That's my mid-level to advanced energy healing class. Hop on in and join us for that. I do have to speak with people before they join that class to make sure it's a right fit for you. OMA Pittsburgh, OMA Pittsburgh.org is my affordable energy healing class for folks. That starts again in early June. Check out omapittsburgh.org for details on that class. We're doing a class called Healing It on Every Level. So we're going to take an issue in your life and heal it on all levels of consciousness. Should be very thorough, very interesting. Writing in Alignment is going to start again in a week or two. Let me know if you're writing something and you need some support. You can hop on in with us on that. Acting class for working actors starts May 27th that week. There's a Monday day class and a Tuesday evening class. TrueStoryStudios.com for information about that. TRU Story Studios. There's no E at the end of true.com. And stand-up comedy writing, level 101 and 201 at firstcoastcomedy.com. I'm teaching the 101 on Sundays and the 201 on Saturdays. We start on that same weekend, the 27th of May. I hope you guys have some fun this weekend. Remember this. I want to leave you with this. Whenever you're struggling with having more of what you want, like not getting what you're looking for, go out and get distracted, stop thinking about it, and have some fun. And just by raising your frequency and your vibration with fun and play, you may find that the thing you were looking for shows up on your doorstep. Try it. Prove me wrong.